Y'all seen how rough it was when I started. And it took quite a few passes because it's slow. I mean, it's a sander. But look, that's 60 grit. I'm fixing to change the belt on it and go down and tighter and get it fat liner. I just want to see how smooth it would get this sycamore so I know what I'm going to work with. Now, this is the same sycamore that I'm going to use to build the Explorer, the Modern, and the Flying V. Same wood. Flat. Easy to work with. Now, if you want to change the paper in this dude, you open it up. I got a little stick right there I put on it. And right now it's got 60 grit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this 60 off. I got it pretty good and it's nice. I'm going to go ahead and change it to 180 right quick and go from there. Now this paper's got hook and loop, so you loop it on and put it on there. I started with a 60 just to get the cut and get it down, you know. It has some pretty good scars in it from the sawmill. Now that's straight off of a slab. It come out of a, straight off of a slab off the sawmill. It hadn't had nothing done to it when I started, so it had never been planed or anything, so I just started from fresh. Now what I'm doing is I'm loading this thing in, trying not to leave any big gaps, but trying not to, for sure, not to overlap. Because overlap's the worst thing you can do because that'll make a gouge. Now, I don't know if anybody's used one of these much or not, but I seen it and I said, you know, for what I do on guitars, this thing may be just about perfect. We got that on. I'm gonna fire it up, but let me show you how I'm gonna tune it first. First I'm gonna tune it. So let's get it running. That right there is pretty dang flat, dudes. Look at that. Now what I'm gonna do is I've just run it with 160, I think. So I'm gonna change down. I'm gonna go to 320 and take a 320 at it and see what happens. See what we can do for it. I hadn't even started on the edge. All I was doing was trying to get the bottom working. That is awful smooth. But it's flat. So when you come across, if you stay flat, you're going to go right across. You're going to drag across the wheel barely. And when you get over here, you're still flat, but it's made it flat. So look at that. Look how flat that is. As you can see, it took a little time to get it off because it was right off the sawmill, but once I got it flat, it only took like 2 passes with that 120 to really flatten it. I'll hit it with some more later and smooth it on down. I'll show you something. Now, I got this little piece here of black walnut. I don't know if y'all can feel that or not, but can y'all feel that? That's smooth as a gravy sandwich, buddy. Yeah, perfect flat. Every direction. Come off the machine that way, yeah. We got the rail on that we can use to go against now and get us a square. And when we go this way, it gives us a nice flush here, gives us flat bottom. Basically the same thing to run it through a jointer. It's just not as aggressive because you really can, you're working with sandpaper instead of cutter blades. So yeah, guys, that's what it does. And I got some work to do on it. I got to do a little paint job on it. And I'm going to make y'all a little video to show you all about just exactly how all of it goes together. But the thickness sander is underneath the bottom. You just open the doors up and start using it if you want to. So yeah, it works. Y'all be good. I got to go. Now, I got my sander finished out and I decided I'd do the back of this sycamore guitar I'm working on. So I don't know. I think it's pretty flat. What do you think? I think it's pretty flat. And what you see in there is grain. Yeah, that's grain. There you go. Put a mark on my thumb right there, see it? There we go. It was smooth.